But what do you think about same-sex marriage?
It's a sin.
Two things you can't separate is sin and the law. So anytime you hear anybody talking about sin and they not mentioning the law, either they are very, very unlearned in this Bible or they're being deceptive. Words have definition, and the Bible defines certain words. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. When you break God's laws, then you sin. They go hand in hand. So for anybody telling you that the law is done away with, well, if the law is done away with, then so is sin. Christianity is not in the Bible. Christianity has destroyed our morality as a people, and it's also destroyed our reading comprehension. Sin is the transgression of the law. Period.
I think it's a sin. So you think
It
I'm
is a
sinful?
sin. What's that?
You think I'm sinful because I'm married to a man?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, you're sinning. You are in a sinful relationship. I actually don't believe marriage can be between two men. So I don't.
But you understand, though, Candace, and maybe we're not going to agree on this now. I thought we would. Do you understand, though, that the same Bible verses and the same scriptures that are used to call same-sex marriage sinful are used to call interracial marriage sinful as well? And so there are people who would say that you are in a sinful marriage.
Can you tell me which verse it is that would make people say?
The thing is that it's actually not there.
That was a lie. And speaking of lies, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. You see, when we left up out of Egypt, the Most High gave us specific rules, you know what I'm saying? Rules and ordinances and laws to abide by that was going to preserve our nation, allow us to build our nation. And one of those rules specifically prohibited homosexuality. Christianity allows for an LGBT alternative lifestyle. The Bible does not.
I've never heard somebody make a biblical argument for interracial. I've never, and that's why I'm saying if you could present that to me, and if maybe you're familiar with what verse that was.
Yeah, but actually it's not a biblical argument. It's also a religious argument as well, more so than anything, that you're in a sinful marriage and that black and white people should not be married.
Never heard of that argument, huh? From a biblical stance. Let's get it. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Once again, the Most High was very specific when we came up out of Egypt. We weren't supposed to give our daughters to the sons of the other nations, and we weren't supposed to give our sons or have our sons take the daughters of the other nations. Simple. Israelites were brought out of Egypt. Not everybody. Not all the other nations. And Israelites were supposed to marry other Israelites. So again, in Christianity, interracial marriage is fine. That's fine with Christianity. But in the Bible, it's forbidden in the Bible. You know, it's amazing to see two people, you know what I'm saying, who've made lucrative, illustrious careers off of communication, off of their diction, off of their intellect and their intelligence, you know what I'm saying, struggle so miserably at breaking down very simple and basic principles in this Bible. But I don't blame the brother and I don't blame the sister. I blame that Christian church. You know what I mean? I blame that Christian church because when those religious leaders were supposed to teach us what was actually inside of this Bible, they taught us Christianity. They taught us fairy tales. They taught us fables. If you want to learn what's really inside of this Bible, you have got to go to the priests and prophets of the Lord, and you're going to only find them in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. Shalom, Israel.